Good evening. Welcome to another episode of What in the World is Steffi Girl Watching? And I'm going to be doing a recap with spoilers on Beauty in Black, Season 2, Episode 12, that was titled Flames of Fury. So, if you haven't seen it or watched that much of it, this is not the broadcast for you. You can come back and check me out later to see what my thoughts was on some of the scenes. So for the rest of us, let's go ahead and get into it. The episode starts Angel still in the club. Even after what happened with Yolanda, he didn't leave, so he in there getting his groove on, so to speak. And Horace made a call and told some people, go shoot up the club, but don't hurt him and have him call me. So when the guys went in there and sprayed the club, I believe it was blanks. I mean, we know for acting purposes that it was, but I believe it was blanks. Nobody got hit. I didn't see nobody get hit. And sure enough, the guy found Angel and told him, answer your phone. And Horace called and told him, do you think I'm something to play with? Angel shook at this point and he said no. And Horace told him, let that bitch with you go. And he had a chick beside me. He told her, go, go. So she got going too. Horace told him 39,000 spent in the club. Sit with that for a minute. Almost $40,000 spent at the club. He told him to get to the house at 36 minutes and he was going to call him and he better answer. He go outside. Horace's favorite car, Mr. Bellery's favorite car that he's driving, got the windows busted out and got bitch spray painted on the side. He calls Rain, of course. Her and Officer Alex is just about home. And he's panicked, talking about come get me. And he is practically begging. So she asks Alex, could he turn around and go back and get Angel? And Alex wants to know, like, what the heck is going on? Like, one, why is Angel there? Two, what is this about? And why is Horace so pissed off? It's almost like he's jealous. Varney is with the Hispanic guy, and they're kissing and kind of hot and heavy. He just got home, and guess who's sitting in the dark watching it? The guy opens his eyes and look. Charles is sitting on Varney's bed, and he tells the guy, "You can leave." And Varney was like, "No, he can stay. You can leave." And then Charles just got very possessive. He asked the guy, like, he told Varney, stop touching him. And then he told the guy, and you stop touching him. And the guy's looking confused. And so Varney said, let's talk outside. And by that time, Olivia called crying and she wants to go to the hospital. Charles still wants the guy to leave, saying that he wanted Varney to go with him. And Varney was like, that's your mama. And finally, he got sick as mouth. Varney picked Charles up and literally put him out. And when he closes that door and come back in, Varney ready to get down to some business. And the guy said, do you want me? He said, shut up and take your clothes off. And they was kissing and Barney picked the guy up, but it wasn't like how he picked Charles up to put him out. Angel ran and he met Rain and Alex. He told him that I'll meet you. So he's yelling and I mean he just like freaking out. Charles is with Olivia and she told him that she failed and she's screaming and she won't let him look at the we'll say her entry. Angel's freaking out and so when they're riding on the private road they see a house on fire, actually. Mallory and Roy's house. So Alex stopped, Angel screaming not to stop, and he actually got out. Rain got out, and she's calling Alex. Alex is like a fireman running towards the fire. Angel gets in the SUV and hauls tail to the house. Alex broke in, and Mallory is just sitting there calm, almost like hypnotized by the fire. And then when they got outside, he heard screaming, and Rain was like, somebody screaming, and she said, don't save him." And Alex went back in, and the bed had actually fell on Roy and Felicia. They both was alive, and he helped them out. He helped Felicia out first, then he got Roy out. And when he came out, he was coughing. Roy was, and Mallory was like, "Can you breathe? So you can breathe? Can you breathe?" And bitch. And then Mallory wants to go with Alex. She didn't even think about neither one of them. She told Alex, take her with him. Horace called, and he told Angel, "You playing me for a fool." And Angel was begging and this, that, and other. Horace just got mad and hung up again. Angel called back and went to voicemail. Rain was laughing. So Kimmy was up, and Rain told her about Mallory and Roy. And Angel is calling and blowing the horse's phone, practically begging. And he won't tell Kimmy what happened, but Rain did. And then he started talking to Kimmy, and he said that he's scared that Horace wants to kill him. And she was like, "If he want to kill you, you'll be dead." So Kimmy was like, "Let me go, because I gotta go to work in the morning." Libby's at the hospital, and she is acting a fool. The way she talked to the nurse when they was trying to check her in and see what was wrong with her was ridiculous. Yelling. Charles called Varney. Of course, he ain't answering the phone. He looked at Olivia's phone and he saw a message, and he was like, "What the?" Mallory's with Alex, and she trying to get some. And Roy comes up there, and they have it again. And this time, he's still coughing. This time, Mallory pulled a gun and shot at the wall, and Alex had to get the gun. And after that, Mallory just left. Kimmy was at breakfast, and Butler James is just looking at her. She's using the wrong silverware for certain things, and he was saying how he could help her with proper etiquette. And she got all in her feelings. You could tell she took offense to it, and she told him, "I got this shit." And she is very mean to them. They all are mean to the staff people. And Varney called Kimmy, and he said that it will be done today, and Kimmy was like, it was supposed to have been done, and she wants to see him when she gets to the office. And he was like, "Bitch," when she hung up. The Hispanic guy is still at Barney's place, and Barney wants to see him and his sister later. And I'm just, that clinginess is getting to me. Poppy, I ain't falling for it. Um, Barney told him to lay low. He gave him some cash, but the guy doesn't want to take any cash. And he told him to get out my house. Alex is driving Kimmy to work. And visits Olivia and asks her why is she in the hospital. And he said he knows that she's gambling. He just want to know how much does she owe. And when he looked at her leg, he said, "Oh, that's a clean break. That's on the bone. That's with a sledgehammer. I know that." He said he knows people and he can help her, and that she's losing shares because their side hustles are gone. And Norman left. She was mad. Rain called Giovanni, I think Delinda's son, and she wants a meeting about the club. Angel, is still, panicking and pacing as he called Horace. "I'm gonna be around the house all day today." "Yeah, I'm quite sure you are." Rain told him, Horace an old school pimp. You can't do that stuff like you do with chicks. She was like, call him and talk to him. And then she was like, talk to him like you would us. And he was like, "No, women easy to play. He ain't never been in nothing like this." So Horace finally calls, and Angel told him that he was scared and that they never talked about what this is and what they could or couldn't do. And Angel told him, "I'll make it up to him. I'll do whatever you want." And Horace again hung up, Rain laughing. Varney called Mallory and said that he has some info about Jules, the club, and Mallory once again told that driver that she can't stand what she said smelled like juices and berries. She was like, "Ninja, did I tell you to put your head back in this window? He has to drive with his head out the window." Jules meets with Kimmy and Officer Alex there at the office, and Kimmy asks about his son, and he said not, he ain't doing good. And then Mallory walks up, and Kimmy told her that she needs to see. And Mallory asked Jules about his son, and Kimmy called Mallory again and was like, "Mallory, I don't want to wait." And Mallory ain't coming to play. And she went in Kimmy's office, and Kimmy told her that she wanted to hate her, and that they actually started talking a little bit. And they talked about the company, and Kimmy told her that, she knew what she was doing. And she talked about her being honest. And Kimmy asked her about the fire. And Mallory was like, "Well, I think that's something you not really liking me and you was for my husband." And Kimmy told her that she didn't want to, she was forced to. And she said, just like Felicia is forced to. And then Mallory was curious about Forrest, and then she was like, she wasn't ready to share it. She told Mallory to leave. She told her what she had to tell her would blow her lace front back. Mallory said, "That's my hair." She was like, "Girl." Jules is talking to Officer Traxton, and who's watching the motel where the Hispanic guy, his sister is. He just doesn't know the room. He's waiting on them to come out. The doctor tells Jules that his son has no brain activity and they need to discuss taking him off life support. Jules calls Traxton and tells him that he has to take his son off life support. And when he goes in his son's room, who's up in there over the bed? "I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry." Sylvie is in there after her sister told her, "Don't go to the hospital." That's the way the episode ended. Again, that's Beauty in Black, #1 on Netflix. Something great to binge over the weekend. And I will talk about some more episodes probably this weekend. And my finale of Paradise is happening on Monday. That's coming to a close. So right now, that is What in the World is Stephanie Girl watching. And I just want to leave you with keep it real to real. That's just a little play, RELL, with the old school movies. So I'll talk to you later. To the next time. Peace. Oh, if you want to connect with me, you can find me at Blue Sky, Steffi Girl, and that's GYRL. Or you can follow my Substack or hit me up in the comments. Again, peace.